Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring. So we just finished taking down the Misbegotten Warrior / Crucible Knight / Royal frickin' pain in the ass. But hey, if you follow my instructions in previous video, stick with the Slack and you won't get whacked. Alright, so I'm presuming everybody's live and well here in Redmane Castle, and we now have this area ahead to the north open. And first of all, let's oh, okay, I already did that. Next, we can now go talk to Jaren, which is part of the NPC progression, dialogue progression with Ranni's quest line. Here's Jaren. Here's Jaren.
Oh, tarnished are you? How did you slip inside with the gate closed? No matter. If you can fell one of them, you're a champion in my book. I am Jaren, foolish old warrior and witness. Incidentally, do you like a good festival from time to time? Well, it's true. This fortress houses only the vanquished. But when the stars align, we celebrate. A war festival honoring the last battle and death of General Radahn, the mightiest demigod of the Shattering and bearer of a great rune.
Well, I love a good festival.
Well, good. As you should. The festival affords glory to warriors. Then all you need is a little patience. When the stars align, the festival will be declared.
Okay, that's nice. About E.G.
Well, I haven't heard that name in an age. Then you must serve Princess Ranni. The next time you speak to E.G., tell him this. The Festival of Radahn will surely set Ranni's fate back into motion. By the by, is that old fool still hammering out weapons? His enormous frame cramped in that little place? Bit of a haughty sort. Strange fella when I knew him. And funny thing, his swords were all blunt as stone, but not one of them decayed when faced with the scarlet rot.
Okay, and anything else?
Have patience, When the stars align, the festival will be declared.
Right, so the mysterious when stars aligned. I've tested several things, including simply fast traveling away to somewhere else beside Redmane Castle and coming back. Does not kick off the festival. What does kick off the festival is talking to Sylvanas, then talking to Selen, and then talking to Blight, according to the official game guide. So let's go do that. Sylvanas way back in the Carrion Manor. Oh yeah, wait, there's one thing, important thing I want to do here. There's the Somber Smithing Stone 5 that is now available here. It's right down here. This is important. Let me grab this. Okay, so now we have the Somber 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go upgrade the Troll's Knight Sword, which is a kick-ass weapon. I don't care what anybody says. Totally kicks ass. This thing right here. This is immensely useful. I'm gonna bring it up to +5.
I took you no matter, it's all about you're up.
Yep, +5. It will cost you a pretty penny, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. Okay, having done that. We are a couple of thousand short of leveling up.
Back already, no matter.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. Okay. points into endurance. I think I made a mistake last time, and I put points into strength instead of endurance. It's endurance I want to bring up to 30. We're aiming for an equipment load, a max equipment load of 95.2, which would be great. Okay, so up to 26. Next, Celibus. Back to Randy's Rise. Okay, if we could just sneak past these wolves here and the dragon by just simply immediately going to the right here. We're gonna hop on a horse. Head to the southeast, to the cliff. Ride along the cliff until you drop down one, and at this point it'll be safe to drop down here. And fastest way to get to Celibus is Rise. Alley-oop. Celibus, my man.
So you made Nepheli drink the potion.
Well
done.
Yes, we did.
You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Celibus. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
Okay, so when you look up pompous-ass jerk in the dictionary, you get a picture of Celibus, right?
You wish to begin right this moment? Well?
Okay, so what do you got? Carrying Phalanx, Carrying Retaliation, Glintstone Ice Creek, and Freezing Mist. No thank you, but we do want to talk to you about Nokron.
Well, you're asking me about that, are you?
We are indeed.
The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selene in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Celibus' introduction. Oh yeah, and about Nepheli?
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly?
Yeah, yes, we did.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe.
Maybe,
I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
Okay, and that's the end of that dialogue, and we are good to go. So, we have a letter of introduction. Just wonder if this actually appears in your inventory. Well, I'm not gonna waste your time looking for it, but I just wonder if you could actually read it. Let's go talk to Selden. We're already made our way back at the beginning at Waypoint Ruin Cellar. Yo, girl, what up?
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
We have this letter of introduction from Celibus.
Well. Celibus is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Oh, so that's what happened. Okay. Very interesting. Ta-ta now. And now we have to talk to Blythe back in Shiofra River. Alright. Troll's Knight Sword. This thing... the skill on it has a lot of poise damage. It's absolutely amazing. I just love it. And you can do a follow-up strong attack afterwards. Let's go have a little bit of fun with it. And I'm fat rolling. That's not good. We're gonna fix that soon. Yeah, we don't need all this armor on. Let's put on your Sunday vest, crimson hood, and the fur leggings. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we are going to the east. Just past these stairs here. And right over here, we're going to jump off and use the Troll's Roar on any spectral assassins that pop up. One should pop up right about now. Right about now. See that? Breaks their stance. Absolutely, it's fantastic. Really useful. Really useful. And of course you should couple that with the Assassin's Crimson Dagger to get some health back when you do your critical hit. Forgot about that, but yeah. Really useful piece of weaponry. Blythe, my man, what is up?
Well met. What news?
Well, we had a little chat with Selin.
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge's Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
Right, and is that it?
You're coming too, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
Done and done. So at this point, the Radahn Festival is in effect. Actually, was in effect sometime before that. Probably after talking to Celibus, or probably maybe after talking to Selin. Just going through all the steps according to the official game guide. So let's go back to Redmane Castle, and at this point, Jaren is going to be up on the little, like, platform there, and he'll give a speech. Start giving a speech about the Radahn Festival as soon as you advance a little bit.
Champions, welcome. The stars of a line.
You're not obliged to do this right away. You can come back and do it anytime. So that is ready to go. So at this point, we can go to the Altus Plateau without screwing anything up with the NPC dialogue. So we're free. We're finally free. Let's do that. Let's get the Dectus Medallion right half. We have the Dectus Medallion left half. Inventory, keys. We have the Dectus Medallion left. We need the Dectus Medallion right to operate the Grand Lifted Dectus, which will take us to the Altus Plateau. And that's where all the goodies are. That's where all the smithing stones that would be most useful to our build. right now are located, right? So we got to get there. Blood grease. Let's make some blood grease. Make, say, 5 of these. What else? To get to, or rather to get the Dectus Medallion right, actually is located at Fort Faroth. We haven't discovered that yet. To kick everything off, we're going to go through a romp through Caelid, okay? Starting at Farum Great Bridge. Let's wait till daytime. Okay, and I want everybody to ride to the south, right through this dragon. Don't worry about it. He won't touch you. Don't fuck with him, and he won't fuck with you. Okay? Pardon my French. Just ride right between his wing and his leg there. Okay? Don't mess with him. He won't mess with you. No problem. Get a little upset. He'll whine and complain, but he'll generally leave you alone. Alright? At this point, you want to stick to the cliff side on the right here and just gallop all the way down, ignoring everything. It's the safest route down. Keep sticking to the edge of the cliff. Okay, ignore all the little mini dragons. Keep going. You see up ahead, there's a site of grace. That's first stop. Okay, discover that. Have a little rest, powder your nose, change your diapers. Wait till noon. And bring up the map. Now we're looking for this map pillar here, as you know, or may not know. Whenever you have an unmarked part of the map and you see a map pillar like that, that indicates the map fragment can be found there. So that's next stop. Put a beacon there. And you can see our beacon way off in the distance there. That's where we're going. Once again, stick to the edge of the cliff as much as possible on the right side. And at a certain point, you can just go straight towards your beacon. Okay, we got a whole bunch of dragon activity milling around the pond here. Don't go for that shiny thing. It's nothing special. Just ignore it. Ignore the dragon too, don't worry about it. And here is the map pillar. Grab the map. Run to the northwest rather. You can just hop off your horse, crouch down here, and rest to make sure that nobody follows you. And you can look at the map. Can't bring up the map. Okay, we gotta get away. Here we go. We got a new map. Get rid of that. And see this little triangle here? At this point of the triangle, just down the road a little bit, is a site of grace. Right, boom, there. Let's go there. Yeah, there's a beacon right there. There we go, this slack hollow. Alright, so now we have Caelid completely mapped out. Next, Fort Faroth. If you back up a little bit, find the minor Erd tree, and just to the south by southwest from there, see this little complex right here? That is Fort Faroth. Very important location. Give it a beacon there. And we can start off at Dragon Barrow Fork. Site of Grace we just recently discovered. Alright. Fort Faroth is up on top of that cliff there. It is full of dragons, but once again, the rule of thumb with dragons is don't fuck with them, and they won't fuck with you. Pardon my French, but they won't. Okay, just leave them alone. Everybody hook up your Bloodhound's Fang, and presuming you have some blood grease ready to go. And that's it. Oh wait, I want to adjust my flask here. We can do this to the exact opposite. 3 and 7 instead of 7 and 3. Alright, so we're going up there. Go this way. Stick to the edge of the cliff and get by this little dragon here. You can think of dragons here in Caelid as the trolls of, like, you know, everywhere else where you see trolls. They're generally very slow and very, like, slow to react. Because once you get up here, you're going to turn back to the east. Yeah, dragons, they just kind of lumber around, and as long as you don't get right up in their face and start attacking them, they'll leave you alone. And as you're pushing towards the east here, towards Fort Faroth, you're going to see this big, gigantic white dragon, who's actually very sick. And he's worth a ton of money if you can kill him. And killing him is easy. Let's just go way down to the end, the tail end of this big giant dragon here, and turn to the south. You see a site of grace here. Okay. And this is Fort Faroth. This is a very important location. This is where we're going to get the Dectus Medallion. The Dectus Medallion is located in this tower up there. Alright, we're going to get that first thing next video. But for now, let's make some money by killing this big bad boy right here. The only thing you need is a gold pickled fowlfoot. About 2 or 3 blood grease, and your +6 Bloodhound's Fang. That's it. This is the big mama dragon. She's weak, she's sick, she won't react. All you have to do is go up right about this point here, use some blood grease, and whack her. And you're going to get a bleed every once in a while, doing a lot of damage. Watch the damage numbers. There's a bleed right there. Keep whacking away, and when your blood grease runs out, take some more. And one thing you could do is you could put on something to help your... This isn't really necessary, but you put on the green turtle talisman to speed up your stamina recovery. And also, I forgot to do this, so it's no big deal. In your flask of one... Oh, I already have it. Yeah, green burst crystal tear. So let's take that. And that'll speed up stamina recovery as well. That way, when you're out of stamina, you won't have to wait as long. Here's another bleed. There we go. And wait for stamina recharge. And let's take another blood grease. This won't take long. The Bloodhound's Fang +6. Let's take a few minutes. Just show you in real time. It goes very quickly. You keep whacking away. There's another bleed. See, we're halfway down already. There's another bleed. And we can use some more blood grease. As soon as we get one more bleed, we're going to take our gold pickled foul foot to give us 30% extra runes. There's another bleed. Okay, so at this point, you want to take your gold pickled foul foot and then finish her off. One more bleach to finish her off. There we go. That's it. Watch the bottom right corner of the screen. Initially you get 64,000, but she bumped up to 90,000 after you get the gold pickle foul foot bonus. There's 64,000, and then up to 97,000 runes. Who loves you? Slack loves us. That's right, Slack loves you. And yes, I know this about this glitch where if you rush back to the site of grace and interact with the site of grace quickly, you can get the big dragon there to respawn. But I'm not going to bother with that, of course, because that's bound to be patched out, and I don't use glitches anyways. I don't use exploits. So that's it. Got a ton of money. Let's level up. Once again, points into endurance. Bring endurance up to 29. Let's take a look at our equipment load. 95.2. I want to go one more in endurance to bring it up to 35. And then we'll be set for endurance for quite a while. So that is it. Coming up next, Fort Faroth, a force to be reckoned with, but don't worry, stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment, and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.